Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. I'm hoping that I'm looking in the right place. It's just because I'm so used to looking over here for the camera, but the camera's over there. Hi. I heard that there's a Judas in the mix, or there's a Judas in the group. Somebody who they got paid 30 pieces of silver for handing you over, or for handing him over. And I was watching a film a couple of nights ago, and it kept referencing certain parts of the Bible, and it was looking at a curse that had been buried into the land. And I wrote down when they said, you know, what book it was from, what verse it is, what chapter, and it said for Matthew 26, chapter 26, verse 14 to 16, what are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you? So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. And then later on, they said in this film, and if you're wondering what it is, the film is called Eight for Silver. It's not the greatest film, I'll just say, but there were definitely messages in there. Ezekiel 22:22. As silver is melted in the midst of a furnace, so shall you be melted in its midst. Then you shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury onto you. Someone here sold you out, or sold someone out here. They sold someone out here, and they're being judged. They're being judged because they took money. And I know that with the Matthew 26 verses 14 to 16, it's looking at Judas talking to like the chieftains of, please correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not Christian. But he was talking to like the chieftains or the elders of a community. Please tell me your understanding of those verses also, because I'm ever the student. But Judas was one of his friends. It was one of his he was one of the 12 disciples. Jesus trusted him. There is someone who is very, very close to you who has, they've set you up, they paid you off. And I'm not saying that you are Jesus. I'm not comparing you to Jesus. It's just that these messages kept coming up, that someone that you trusted they sold you out. They sold someone in the collective out. And because they did this, and you are a child of God, or you're a child of Allah, of Vishnu, of the oneness of all, whoever you see as being that omnipotent oneness of all, they're pouring down fury. They're pouring down fury. Fury, fury, fury. In the sign of what? Where would you like me to go? Interesting. That one. Okay, let's see. I heard when the banshee screams. There's something about a banshee, or hearing a woman scream, but it's not a woman. What's that mean? What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you? So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. And your ancestors feel disrespect. Okay, they feel very disrespected. And there's a curse upon the land. There's a curse upon the land. You have here, cast away out of your depth and feeling abandoned. Someone here is feeling like this. They paid someone to make you feel like this. This could be a family member, you know, because this is Cancer. You've got a rat next to it over here. There's a rat in the family. There's a rat in the circle. There's a rat in your friendship circle. It's time to become a great leader. They thought they were going to get some sort of, I heard one to bind you, one to do something. It's like a rhyme I'm hearing. One to bind you, one to keep you still, one to find something within in a will. Oh my gosh, okay. This is to do with money. This is definitely to do with money. You've got the 30 pieces of silver, but you're independent and free. You were able to remove something. This person thought they were going to be some sort of great leader. They were going to take your place. They were going to take your place on a throne or in a will or some sort of benefactor of a will. But you are independent and free. Whatever they were trying to bind you with didn't work. Whoever they paid, it didn't happen. Because now they are feeling the Lord's fury, or they're feeling a God's fury. And you also have here Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. That's upside down. Because you cut someone out. You may have already cut someone out. You listened to wise counsel and you cut somebody out. And when you did this, and this doesn't even have to be that there was somebody that you were hanging around with and, you know, you were like, I'm not going to speak to that person anymore. It could be that you haven't spoken to someone in a family unit or in a friendship circle that you saw as family for a very long time, and you done a cord removal, or you didn't, you know, you did a prayer of some sort. You did something that cut your energy away from theirs, and it really did root out your energy from theirs completely. And it means that whatever they were trying to do doesn't work no more, and they're now feeling the fury of whoever it is that you pray to, that you worship, that you work with, whatever it may be for you. Okay, gift of sacred sight is upside down. This person is not able to see what you're doing, what you're manifesting. So I'm just looking for where the rest of these are. I do this all the time. I can never see half and half. Let me just pop you over there for now. Gift of sacred sight is in reverse. It says on here, Fiona and the Unicorn. The name Fiona may be, it may resonate with someone. Your name may be Fiona, or Fiona could be somebody who was paying to have something done here. Endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. Someone's looking back and they are gutted. I will watch over you is upside down. Someone here is gutted because they've been blocked. Look, you inspire trust and confidence. Something's about to end for now is upside down. They were trying to end something for you. They really were trying to end something for you when it came to your generational wealth, when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to what's rightfully yours. You have an elder here who will teach you. Or they may have been teaching this person, especially with I Am Reborn, trying to teach this person how to remote view. They may have been paying someone to remote view. Childhood treasures resurface. This is to do with a childhood family friend. This could be actually your siblings. Akashic libraries are open. They wanted to get in there. Oh, they wanted to get in there. This doesn't have to be just to do with like a will and testament physical. This can also be to do, sorry if my camera keeps moving, but this can also be to do with something that's going to be handed down to you, information that's going to be handed to you, your next step, the next step of something here. They've been completely booted. They've been kicked out. They've been kicked out. Do you want me to take these ones? These ones. Okay, let me have a look over here. You don't want me to take these ones? Okay, I'll put these back. Okay, they always want me to go for the cards that are the most furthest away and hardest to grab. Eep. Okay. What is this fury that's coming down upon them? Strength. This person is being weakened. There's something going on with their vitality. There's something going on with their solar plexus. There's something also going on with their finances or businesses closing down. You have strength here in reverse. They're also, there's something happening with children too, because you have got here a lion in reverse. You've also got here, right next to it, a lion in reverse. This person could be a double Leo. They could have a lot of placements of Leo, or there's just a lot of fire in their chart or in their 5th house. Their children may have been taken from them, or their children they may have grown up children and their children may have walked away from them. You also have the King of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, they do. Their energy is not going to Their energy is not going, how do I explain it? Energy can never be destroyed, which means it's got to go somewhere, right? Whether it goes back to the earth, whether you believe in reincarnation, whether you believe in heaven and hell, it goes somewhere. And it's eternal because it can never be destroyed. There is the symbol for Archangel Metatron on here. Archangel Metatron is the angel of above, of the great central sun of Sirius, right? This being upside down, it doesn't mean that then this energy goes below to Sandalphon. No, this energy is snuffed out. This energy is being snuffed out. I do not think that this person is going to get another chance at life. I think that after this experience, they are just going to be nothingness. It's like energy can't be destroyed, so it's not being destroyed. But it's, I don't know, where is it going? All the energy they put into doing something here was for nothing. Because they were making money out of taking strength from other people, and they were celebrating over this. They were, do you know what? I do feel like this is this may be a part 2 to the reading that I did before, talking about this. Talking about how they were manifesting off of your energy. They were using your energy. They were bottling it up and using your energy. It was almost like a business. And you have here celebrations to the Fool card. They brought in new beginnings for themselves and for people around them. The more that you were in this type of energy, the more you were in Alice in the Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth and feeling abandoned. But the person who sold you out, the person who put your name on some sort of ledger, because that's what I'm seeing, is like a massive book being left open and a name being written in there. And it's written in silver, but it's not an ink that I've seen before. It's like they vouched for your energy without your permission. And as I'm talking about this, my throat is hurting, you know. It's like someone don't want me to talk about this. It's not that it feels blocked. It feels sore. And it will pass. But it feels sore. These new beginnings came to them. They put your name down on something. When you were young, I heard, when you were young. And the universe, God, Allah, Vishnu, whoever it is that you see as being the omnipotent one of all, has been taking notes ever since. They've been taking notes. Akashic libraries, they've got the records of everything that will ever happen, that ever has happened, that ever will happen in the past, present, or future. Every thought that you have, every choice that you made, every alternative path that you could have gone down is noted in this Akashic records. You can only have a look at your own, but they're noted down and they're guarded also. Someone's been taking notes, really detailed notes on what this person has been doing and allowing this person, because the thing is as well, is that this allowance for these whatever struggles you've had in your life, this energy harvesting for however long it's been going on for as well, because even though they put your name in this ledger when you were a child, it doesn't mean they started energy harvesting straight away. I just saw like someone in like the their tweens, almost like 11, 12, maybe even 13. That's when it started happening. That's when it started happening for someone here. And this is where this Ezekiel 22:22 comes into play. Because look, everyone has free will. They had a choice on whether they did this or not. It wasn't destined for them to do this towards you, but they did it anyway. There is always a choice to do something or not to do something, to find a different way, to find something more peaceful. And someone's furious. Your ancestors they feel like they've been disrespected, and it may be because you share ancestors, especially if this is a family member. And they've buried something in the ground. I don't know if it's this person who is now in this, you know, Alice in the Sea of Tears, the energy that they were casting upon you, the energy they were sending towards you. There's no more partying. They're not happy and partying anymore. They're not happy and partying anymore. It's not fun. This ride isn't fun anymore. They don't want to scream and go faster. The World's come out. Fortune. They thought they would get all the fortune and they'd get none of the flack. And you've got here the 5 of Swords in reverse. Exactly. They thought they were going to get all this fortune, all of this wonderment, all of this stuff from blocking you from seeing your true nature, from knowing who you were. Part of this isn't just about taking your energy. There's a deal they made. Because who are they paying this money to? Or who are they getting paid by? You know, what are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you? They thought they were going to be getting the riches if they kept your site, your sacred site, blocked. What is it about your Akashic records? What is it about your Akashic records? 7 of Swords. You out a lot of people. Your Akashic records holds a lot of secrets of what has happened in your family going back millennia. You have here the Ace of Wands, some sort of deceit and how to stop this deceit, how to stop something. The 6 of Wands in reverse, done by a Queen of Cups. I heard many lifetimes or many times before, many moons before. The 7 of Swords is about deceit. I mean, this one's got, you know, he's sitting down, he's got a harp, and the other one is playing some sort of flute. You know, you hear any type of like lullaby music, you're not going to think that the person that's playing it is going to stab you in the back or try coming to you with these 5 swords here with confrontation and having you doubt yourself, because that's what's happened here. They wanted to know without a shadow of a doubt how to stop you from talking about something here. That's why my throat is hurting, because it's not about my throat, it's about your throat. It's about what you speak upon. It's about what you speak upon and then failing this. But this goes higher. I want to know who this Queen of Cups is. Who's the Queen of Cups then? Who's this Queen of Cups in reverse, please? Clarity. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Star in reverse. The 9 of Wands and the 5 of Cups with the Page of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. This Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse is like the energy of a mother-in-law or the energy of someone who is not standing balanced in their divine feminine. And it doesn't, just because I said mother-in-law doesn't mean that it's only a mother-in-law. That's what came to me. But it's somebody who I heard imposes their wrath or imposes their tyranny or imposes their dominance in some way here. I heard in league with the DEVIL. You take that as it resonates. But you have the Ace of Pentacles. Childhood treasures resurface. They did not want. They didn't want something going away. They did this very quietly. The Star in reverse. This is either dark web searches or this is doing things low-key so other people aren't aware of it. This could be sending letters rather than sending emails. For example, you also have the 9 of Wands. This is somebody who comes across as a healer. They could be a nurse, they could be a social worker, or they could just have the vibes of somebody who is supposed to be a healer. They're supposed to have very like Sekhmet energy of like mother healer and protector, but instead they're coming up, oh, this person could be a counselor, but they're very guarded. They're guarding something here. 5 of Cups, emptiness of some sort. 7 of Cups, illusions. Lots and lots of illusions. I'm going to go for this little deck here and see what wants to come out. Tell me more about the fury that's coming down on them. Why? The Lovers in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The 9 of Wands is coming out. The Strength is in reverse. 10 of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody who was motivated by... This is almost the energy of... I heard a Spanish novella. But it's the energy of, do you know what? I'm going to do this because so-and-so likes you. Or I'm going to do this because so-and-so is looking at you. Or I'm going to do this because it's going to make so-and-so jealous. And I think that may be how they started, or there are more moving pieces to this than we have delved into, because I'm getting mother figure. There may be a daughter figure in here as well, mother and daughter, auntie and cousin, along those lines. And then there's someone else, the Hierophant in reverse, to the Lovers in reverse. This is a breakup. This is a divorce of some sort. This is wanting to keep hold of money. And that's what I mean with this paying this 30 pieces of silver. So they counted it out. The Emperor in reverse, wanting to get things the quick way without actually having to put work into it. Quick to anger. Frustrated at any type of challenge. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Again, this is supposed to be the wounded healer. Tell me more about the Castaway, and then the Fool and the Three of Cups, please. What do we need to know here? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone did something here, and the Santa Muerte is upside down with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. So someone here did something under the guise of helping whoever this mother figure is. They're being paid by someone else, but they pulled in somebody who wasn't very balanced in their masculine energy to help them in this. But they didn't give them all the information. And they definitely picked this person because this person was quick to temper. They're very irresponsible. They may be somebody who acts first and then thinks after. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, why am I getting the Seven of Cups? Thinking of the Seven of Cups as well. This is something to do with their emotions, illusions. The Seven of Pentacles is about, you know, taking time to reflect on where you've been, looking into the past, seeing how far you've come. In reverse, this is somebody who rushes into things. And it says Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead in reverse. They wanted to revive something here. So they have gone for somebody who may have had some sort of connection to you in some way here, or some sort of connection to their daughter, or the daughter vibes that I'm getting here. And they played on this person's emotions, knowing that they would kind of do anything to get back in the good graces with either you or whoever this cousin, daughter, like younger feminine energy vibes that I'm picking up on. Santa Muerte is in reverse. Day of the Dead is in reverse. They did something here. It may even been trying to cast a spell of some sort. And and look at that as well with Santa Muerte. Because she's pregnant in this. And there's a little baby crib. It being in reverse. Something was rejected. This was done when you were little. And then again when you were in your teens. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles and it didn't work the way they thought it would. It actually did the opposite. And they didn't realize at first because they were so focused on your demise, or they were so focused on keeping somebody in like fight, flight or freeze energy, because that's how they were harvesting the High Priestess. They didn't realize they were actually helping you. They were helping you build up to become a High Priest or High Priestess. They may have gone to a High Priest or High Priestess to get this done, to try and keep you blinded, because the more that you were blinded and feeling like things were happening to you rather than for you, the more you've got the Three of Cups here. Look, the Empress and the Three of Cups coming out, the Ace of Cups. It was keeping them fulfilled. See, that cup is not only just being filled up, it's running over. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's actually splashing and coming back out again. It was running over for them. The Three of Cups here to the Empress, to the Five of Wands. Three of Cups is a party, it's a celebration. They were celebrating something with this. I don't know who this person is, this Emperor in reverse, but this person is immature, or this person is younger. They may not really know how to express themselves emotionally. At the time, they definitely did not. There's something, they get angry at anyone who would suggest that they were feeling any type of way except for, you know, strong and macho. And they showed it by being angry. This person may have gone fighting, like after, let's say they go to the club, and when they come out of the club, they're looking for a fight. Whether they've drank or not, they're looking to fight someone. And they may have got together, 5 of Swords, I said that, right? They're looking to fight someone. They're now having some sort of part of the karma or the punishment or the fury that is being brought down on them is then losing a lot when it comes to finance, business, when it comes to people wanting to actually work with them. Currently, and I feel, I don't know if this is current as in happening right now, because my readings are timeless. Whenever you see this, if it resonates, it resonates with it, which that is now in September when I'm, you know, posting it, or in 10 years time. If it resonates, it resonates. There is something going on with a battle when it comes to either business partners or how things are split in a divorce. Because the Emperor to the Empress, they are opposite. They're not seeing each other eye to eye. What's going on with this energy harvesting? The Mother, I keep hearing the Mother. Temperance in reverse. Magician in reverse. The less that you had, the more that they did. The less that they had, the more that you did. At some point, an offering was made to Santa Muerte. And it was made and it was left wanting. It was left wanting. It was not desirable to Santa Muerte. Because you'd either got past some sort of healing journey, milestone, something along those lines, where whatever was being offered either wasn't genuine enough in the pain that they may have been offering, like pain. Tell me more about the offering of pain. Why were they offering pain? Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Devil, the Moon in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles, they were offering pain. And this pain was supposed to keep you in, like, it was supposed to keep you stressed or upset or not seeing the bigger picture. Not seeing this bigger picture was helping their business grow. And this is where this, I still want to know who it is that paid this 30 pieces of silver. Because I have a feeling like this, this mother or mother-in-law or this matriarch, they were part of an order, I heard, or part of something bigger. The Knight of Swords in reverse, this is blocked. Something was blocked or snuffed out. And I think that this, I don't know if they went and paid 30 pieces of silver to a high priestess or someone who claimed that they were a high priestess to do something here, because it's not giving me that. They may have they may have got advice or gone to a high priestess at some point, but it's giving me the energy that this Emperor was supposed to do something with the daughter. If it's auntie and cousin, the auntie would have said to their child, you need to take your man or your woman or your he, she, they, and you need to be giving offerings of thanks of this or that or blah, blah, or you need to be giving offerings in a specific way. And you're supposed to be casting spells at a specific time that bring in stress or this or that or whatever to the collective, because that's the offering that Santa Muerte needs for you to keep all of the riches that you've got. And it was half-assed. It was shoddy work. It wasn't done properly. The Empress being upright is showing me with the 5 of Swords that this person was up for it, with Temperance next to it. They were, Temperance in reverse, they were quite happily doing some sort of spell work to slow you down, slow your healing down, slow the way that you voiced your opinions down, slow the way that you express yourself to the world. They didn't want you to do that, because doing that meant that they wouldn't have what they had. They wouldn't grow the way that they had been growing. And this is their business, their brand, their, I don't know. Brands are really important to them. Like the way that they show themselves to the world is really important, how people view them in their eyes. Because she's looking lavish, all right? This Empress is looking lavish with all the growth around her, with her fan, you know. She's looking really bougie. The Emperor, on the other hand, the Emperor is in reverse. This person was not handling their side of things or their part of the deal, so to speak. Either because they didn't believe in that stuff, They didn't think it was right, or they weren't aware, and they just was like, meh, whatever. And because of that, because of this lackluster Santa Muerte, the offerings they were giving weren't working, because it was going hand in hand with your healing and you healing. And whether it was you being isolated, because I'm getting a lot of isolation from the family. Isolation was placed in someone's 4th house here through runes as well. They weren't just working with Santa Muerte. This older feminine energy, this older woman, whoever this is, was working, like I said, with a group. And it's like they did a potluck, or a pot, like, how do I explain it? Like a pyramid scheme, you know? It's your turn this time. So we'll all help you get A, B, and C, and we'll pull in all the abundance for you. And then that pushes you up, and you don't have another turn for another 12 months or another 12 years or whatever. And then it's Susan's turn. And now, Susan, it's your turn. What is it that you need? What is it that you want? Oh, you want to have fame. Okay, so you've got the money you want. You just want to have fame. So everyone's going to work together. You have Hindu gods that work with you. You have Celtic, Irish gods that work with you. You have Vikings or whatever. We're all going to put all of our skills and stuff together, and we're going to call on all of the energies that we work with, and we're going to suck all of the energy from this person and put it over here. That is what they've been doing here. That is why I was getting Santa Muerte, and then I saw someone throwing like runes or bones with markings on them. Queen of Swords in reverse. But it went wrong. Something went wrong. Someone got too greedy while you were healing. Someone got too greedy while you were healing. Because, again, going back to the Akashic Records, things will not go through, things will not come to your door unless the divine has kind of orchestrated that and knows that it coming to your door is for a reason, that you learn something there, that you gain something from that experience, right? So while they're noting it down in their Akashic Records, they're also noting down who it is that's done it, at what time, at what point. And everybody in the spiritual realm, all of these guides and stuff are just watching. And someone's ancestors is getting more angry and more angry and more angry. And you've got the 8 of Cups coming out here to the High Priestess. And you've got the Devil coming out, and it's next to the Ace of Cups. This High Priestess here with the stress, there was definitely a High Priestess who helped out. They may have wanted you to, they may have not wanted you, they may have signed your name or been paid those 30 pieces of silver to sign your name with a silver thread, a silver oil, a silver ink of some sort. And now they are very worried because their name is coming up in this Akashic Record. They're coming up as being deceitful, and they're trying to stop this. They may be trying to stop this now, and they can't, because the fury of God or the fury of your angels or the fury of your ancestors is raining down on them. The moon being in reverse. This is a lack of emotions, or a lack of being able to control emotions. Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. It's all coming out what they did, you know. In the name of money, Ace of Wands, what they did is all coming out. What they did, what this Empress and this Emperor did, is all coming out. The Hermit keeps coming out in reverse. Someone's got very ill health. Someone's got very ill health. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Some sort of, I feel like somebody has a trickster spirit around them that has been slowly picking away at this Empress, this Emperor, and whoever this mother-in-law is. Who I keep hearing High Priestess, High Priestess. They want to class themselves a High Priestess. No, I will not be naming them that in any way, shape or form. 5 of Pentacles is coming out. 9 of Pentacles. This person has, they've done it to themselves. They've literally independently done it to themselves. Put themselves in debt. Not only put themselves in debt, made themselves sick, because whatever this trickster energy is, it's like giving me Loki vibes. It's also giving me the energy of like a djinn, that 3 wishes, have your 3 wishes, have your heart's content, but know that whatever it is that you ask for, you're going to get it, but not the way that you expect, and not the way that you actually want. And I've said this before in a different reading. It's like saying, I wish to be the tallest person in my town, only to wake up the next day and everybody has shrunk 3 meters and you're exactly the same as you were before. And that's not what the person envisioned. They envisioned waking up and being a basketball player and being super tall, you know, being able to play for NBA or whatever it is. There is some sort of trickster energy that has been whispering in the ear. Why am I getting that banshee again? Whispering in the ear of this Empress and this Emperor in reverse to do stupid stuff. And you've got Ace of Swords coming out. Ace of Swords, they definitely have. There is this message of go and sleep with that person. Go and take those substances. Go and party hard. It's the devil energy coming through. And when you look at this one, the devil energy, he's got his hand out like he's puppeteering the people below. But it also can be a hand out for you to take, right? And they've been puppeteering. They've been puppeteering both this Empress and this Emperor. And now you have a High Priestess who is either this fake High Priestess, who is this mother-in-law, or people that they've been working with, and they are worried. They're either locked out of their own Akashic records, or they've read theirs and they know that it's intertwined with yours, and they know that they're getting outed. Because whatever, if they get outed in the spirit world, it's only a matter of time before they get outed in this world, right? And it won't be the same things, but it will be very similar. Very similar in what it is that comes forward. This one, that one down there, interesting. Okay. I heard harvesting no more. Someone's teeth hurt. Their teeth might hurt. Free to go and aftermath. Yeah, they weren't able to keep you bound. You got sexual healing here. I'm telling you, this Emperor and Empress, they have some sort of transmitted sexual demon of some sort attached to them. They have something bound to them that's made them very, very sick. And part of that, with the strength coming out in reverse, the Lion coming out twice, they may be too sick to look after their kids. They may be teachers, I don't know, and they can't do their job. But they wanted to move this onto you in some way. You wouldn't go for the last laugh. They were trying to bind you by baiting something, by baiting you. They were trying to, I say this a lot, they were trying to poke the bear, but the bear was asleep. The bear did not want to wake up because the bear has been in hibernation for a long time. They were trying to wake up this bear. You've got sexual healing in reverse. They're sick. Someone here is sick and stressed about it. Because that's the mother-in-law. This mother-in-law slept with their son-in-law. They slept with the Emperor in reverse. So everybody is sick. Everybody has some sort of STD. And look, silent cries. Everybody's crying now. Because they let the devil control them. And they let the devil fill up their cup. They let the devil fill up their cup. My goodness. Anything else? Looking at your pictures has been cut out. Look, mind control, upside down, Pandora's box. And I find it quite synchronistic that the incense that I have burnt is Archangel Gabriel for your throat chakra. And then what's it say at the top? Angel of Hope. And then you have here Pandora's box coming out. It's searching for hope. They were searching for something here, thinking that they'd be able to attain that. But they'd have to go through all of the BS, all of the other things that they've actually opened up. They've literally opened up Pandora's box and hope is not inside. Hope is not inside. Lovers and Friends came out, the butterfly effect. Tell me about this Fool. No sorries allowed. This Fool, this new beginning. Somebody rushing towards you, wanting to come towards you for a new beginning. Because they know that the wrath of your ancestors are on their back. Unfinished. Someone from a karmic cycle. Let me pop you down there. Should I take this one? Yeah, let's see you. And it says right now. So there's someone coming towards you right now. Stay in the present and don't go too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in each moment, and divine source is underneath. Divine source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source of all. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, someone's pushing against divine plan. This fury that's being poured down, them being placed in that furnace, is literally where they're supposed to be, whether it's by punishment or whether it's a blessing, a lesson, whatever that is. That's exactly where they're supposed to be right now, and someone's fighting it. And I've got a card in here that's not even supposed to be in there, and you've got karma upside down. It's karma. It's literally karma for all the new beginnings that they had off of the back of your energy, off the back of your suffering. You've got deepening here with a cat. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Divine abundance is coming to you, you guys. You are born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not to chase it. Change. This is what I mean by being on a will. For someone here specifically, the main aim of this was to weaken you to the point that you were not in the right frame of mind or body to be able to be a benefactor, you know. But with change coming through here, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to the sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Someone here has either surrendered to the fact that God or divine source has always got your back, and where you are is exactly where you need to be right now, and it has helped heal something. And they haven't been able to block this from you. Why do I keep getting like called back to the Akashic records? Why? Why? Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained and exhausted ego. What's that got to do with Akashic records? Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. There's a massive awakening that's coming. And with this massive awakening, I feel like something that has been stolen is going to be given back. This is not just energy. Whoa, I had a life for a life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A life for a life. This one. Where do you want it to go? Under. Okay. I'm going to go for this one first. And look, Leo's coming out again. And Leo could definitely be important in this reading, or in what's happening for you. Come. Let me see. Gemini, curious, sociable and restless. It could be a Leo that comes forward and talks to you. Somebody who has unfinished business with you. Somebody who wants to tell you about this. Yeah, you've got another Leo coming out, look. Or this could be about a Leo. Leos are often bold characters who enjoy being the center of attention, and they adore entertaining others and are fiercely protective of those they love. And you've got Capricorn. This is about your money. This is about your job also. Look, you've got so much Capricorn and Leo coming out. Lots of fire signs. Lots and lots and lots of fire signs coming out. My goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Capricorn. Those born onto Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humour may only come out when you really get to know them. This person's trying to try and joke with you. They're going to try and joke about this. Why am I getting this is somebody from your past? Whether it is your ex-lover or the ex-lover of this younger feminine energy. You've got rising sign in Sagittarius. They're going to come and talk to you about money, income and your career. That's how they want to try and get their foot in. They want to know what it is that you know. This person is sick. They're all sick. They're all sick. The position of Mars in your chart can show you how you express your anger and what gets you all fired up. They're still trying to figure out what it is that gets you all fired up. Because this person is angry about some sort of finance and blessing that's coming to you. You've got Jupiter here. And they're trying to figure out how you've been able to manifest this. Looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it's placed in your chart, your birth chart, will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth, and success. This person's angry. You have an Empress that is very, very angry, and it's to do with their brand. Something to do with their brand is very similar to yours. It's very similar to yours. Very, very, very similar. Last ones. Rage, hurting thyself, protecting pain, hexes, chaos, and sexually imbalanced. And I told you there's like a multiple of deities. There's a multitude of deities that they're working with, but they're getting really sloppy with their work. I mean, if you work with a deity, or, you know, you have, let's say you have some statues in your house and you like to give them offerings and blessings and ask them to bless your home or your family or whatever that may be, it's different when it's genuine. When you are actually doing that because that you like the energy of whatever deity, essence, energy, fae, whatever it is, and that you work with them and you build up that, you know, mutual respect. But this person is going to them and just going, I want this. Here's your honey, or here's your coffee, or here's your food offering. Now give me this. And it's not even like a business transaction. It's very entitled. I feel like the Emperor and the Empress, both of them, whether upright or reversed, are very childish or used to just getting what they want. Not the best time, exactly. So they tried offering something and it wasn't the best time. They did not get, they were trying to manifest something here and they got really angry because they don't understand how you're doing that. How are you doing that by yourself? And they're having to go through all of this mumbo jumbo stupidness. That's how they see it. That's not me saying it. And they're not getting what they want. Magic force field is around you, reflecting and deflecting negative elemental beings and fire. You're too stable. Someone here is very, very stable. You've got inheritance coming to you. Tell me about that. Why am I looking at Castaway? For what reason? Why Castaway? Weakness, obsession, misdirected force, domination or manipulation by others, sickness, inconsistency, ignorance, lust, greed, brutality, unpredictable power, violence and ill health. There's someone here who is sitting like in their bedroom, like looking sallow, and you've got smoke cleanse. They are been doing smoke cleanses over and over and over and over, and it's not making a difference at all to their career. This is coming back to some sort of court case that they're going through. And it's messy. I heard it's embarrassing. They're embarrassing like this mother-in-law and like the circle or the group that she belongs to. There's something about them being, they could be middle class, or she wants to be middle class, or she wants to be, she's worked really hard to be part of this group, whatever this community or group is, and she feels like the actions of her daughter or of this younger feminine energy, like the Empress and the Emperor, are embarrassing her. She says that after she sleeps with her own son-in-law. That's wild. Now you've got promotion coming out. You've also got blocked. So someone here was trying to block a promotion for you, or block you from getting some sort of financial aid, financial windfall. Block, trying to reach out. They want to talk to you and they're very untrustworthy. So whoever it is that does come forward, they're not to be trusted. They may want to come and talk to you about a promotion in the next 6 to 9 months. £50,000 may be spoken about. You've got third house here. Strong solar plexus, excuse me, confirmation, but clear communication, social butterfly, skilled linguists, helping others, a voice of power and charm, teachers, nursery, daycare workers, messengers, influencers, charismatic, family ties, siblings, mental health, thought, and the mind. So this could be a family member who's doing this. Whoever this Empress is, could be a family member. 8 figures or more has come out. You've also got a secret society. Some sort of secret society this mother-in-law is part of. They get lots of money for the people that they sign their names in that book. And I think the money goes up depending on how many years they keep them in there. And it's teamwork. I told you. They work together on this. They work together on this. And it says, take a breath, patience is needed. And then you have just, please don't say you love me, because I might not say it back. Doesn't mean my heart stops skipping when you look at me like that. And there's no need to worry when you see just where we're at. Just please don't say you love me, because I might not say it back. This mother may have put together this emperor and empress because they were vibing the same, but they don't love each other. This was like this was a deal. This literally was a deal. Oh my goodness. So who's paying who here? People are paying their 30 pieces of silver to kind of backstab this person who's supporting this person, backstabbing this person who's backstabbing this person, this person, this person. I am telling you that someone's ancestors, someone's guides, God, divine source is coming after every single person in this group, because none of them are loyal. None of them are like, this is my people, I will be with them till the end. No, I'm going to stick with them. No, they're like a bunch of mercenaries, like from Game of Thrones. Like, whoever's got the most money, I'll be a sellsword. That's fine. You pay me those 30 pieces of silver and I'll mash up whoever. You want me to do that to my own mum? Fine, okay, pay me the 30 pieces of silver. And now everyone's been thrown into that furnace. Everybody is going to be melted down. Everybody is going to be poured out with fury. You've got competition, frenemies. Nobody here likes each other. Nobody here respects each other. This is wild. Dagger, deceit, lies, betrayal, ungrounded. My goodness gracious me. And I heard, and the battle drums begin. And the battle drums begin. The battle drums begin. Wow, these cards came out in my last reading and I've shuffled these. Cheering on the fight. Petty bystanders egging on drama. Fight, fight, fight. Consumed by greed and power with no purpose. Monitor spirits. Soulless. Lost, despair, hungry and empty. Anything else that we need to know before I go? Someone's having a midlife crisis. Because look, they're in league with this entity. Offered a soul that they could not be caught. Panicking and in despair, you reap what you sow. Time is running out. Crossroads demon. So whatever they put into like that book with like the silver writing in it, that high priestess was working with a crossroads demon. And obviously that person is then getting paid their 30 pieces of silver because the crossroads demon is giving them stuff, you know. It's like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. But once you scratch my back and I've scratched yours, that's a deal. That's a deal that's been sealed. If I scratch your back first and you don't scratch my back, watch the fury that I pour on you. Watch the fire that I rain down on you. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, there you go. Angelic protection is upside down. No weapons forged against me shall prosper. Everybody here is in the firing line. Everybody here is in the firing line for what they did to you. Because your words hold power. Your faith holds power. You deserve the finer things in life and you're going to get them. Wow. Wow. And I just opened it up again. Your words hold power. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And it says expect delays upside down. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. That would be wonderful. And if you are a returning subscriber, so family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Please know that my readings will be closing today. Personal readings will be closing today. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, have a look in the description box. Please do not email me saying that you couldn't find any of the pricing, because it's the first thing that you will see when you click on the little word more right next to the title. It has my pricing and it has my timings. I also put in there how it is sent to you. All readings are pre-recorded. I do not do live readings. If you would like to have a live collective reading, I now have got memberships, and you can always join into the membership, and I do live readings on Fridays. And if there's only one tier at the moment, so with the live readings, you can always ask a question and I can answer that for you at the end of the collective readings, okay? So have a look there, see if that's something that you'd like to do. I will be doing that every Friday, so you can always ask one question there. But if you would like to have a personal in-depth reading, the information for that is just down below here. After today, which is Sunday, I think it's the 15th of September 2024. I'm just putting a time date in so that if you watch this later than when this is posted, you know that my readings most probably will be closed. They are going to be closed. Tomorrow they will be closed. Please do not email me tomorrow asking for a reading, because they will be closed and I will be working on other people's. I do open them on occasion. I will let you guys know. Just do not get fooled by anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. I don't want you to get scammed. I will never reach out to you. You have to reach out to me through email. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.